All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Oh, stereotypical Steve
Someone has
here.
joined the chat on Twitch.
Oh my
Welcome,
gosh.
traveler.
Hello, Hans. Hello, DJ 506, if you're still there. All right. My audio is not. I just am tired of shit. I swear.
Steve, someone has joined the chat on Twitch.
All right. So, to kind of get past the problems here, I had to my 127-inch monitor is starting to go. I got to get a new monitor. Maybe be my Father's Day gift this year. And it's dark along the right-hand side of the screen and then fades, so it's really hard to see stuff. It's been kind of causing problems for a while. And what's up, Donnie? How you doing? Right now, I'm not the legend. No. Stereotypical Steve here. Stereotypical Steve. So I can, stream with two monitors, but I'm fucking spoiled now, And it's not that old. It's an HP. I've had this 25-inch that has been going for years. And been having good luck with it. I think the 25 inches, is it 8 years, 9 years old? 27 inches, about 5. So we have a Roku TV, 32-inch, if it's that, in our bedroom that we barely use. So I'm like, okay, let me see what this looks like as a, oh, wrong scene. Here we go. So the monitor, it's a TV basically, but it's got HDMI inputs in that. Not extremely clear. It's 1920 by 1080. But I didn't set it up for the screen share. And I went and tried to change the screen share while I was streaming or started to stream, and OBS crashed. Well, I sometimes hate when that happens because then sometimes StreamerBot will lose the connection, and no matter what you try, you got to restart everything. I got lucky today. So having the TV kind of monitor here it's the text is not that great. I don't know why, it's a great TV otherwise when it's hooked up to, the internet. Oh. So just, it's always something. It's always something. And then I'm in the process this week of, and it's going to be a kind of a long process because I'm going to take my time.
Someone has joined the chat on YouTube.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Steven Anderson, you're watching on the Zen browser. Well, then you could be peaceful and maybe send that piece to me. Because now I'm aggravated. Donnie, man, professional streamers are spoiled these days. My wife's like, do you really need another monitor? Why? It's like, yes. Whether I need it or not, I want it. So, I'll probably this weekend after Father's Day. I know I've had some money saved up for some stuff. Because I'm looking at getting a new webcam. Even though the 920 is doing okay, it looks pretty good. And I still want to get an ergonomic mouse. I just haven't pulled the trigger on that. And what else? One of your cheap monitors at thrift stores? I was thinking about that. But you know what? Monitors is probably the one thing that has come down in price. I don't need a gaming monitor. I don't need a high refresh rate monitor. I don't need a huge monitor. I'm happy with 1920 by 1080 for streaming. Don't do gaming outside of on, like with OpenGuessr and that. I don't want a curved monitor, so a very simplistic 25 to 27 inch monitor will be fine. That monitor, the 27 inch HP, for the last year, actually, every once in a while, the screen would go dark. The screen, the monitor screen would go dark. Ow! And pretty much unplug it, let it sit for a minute, plug it back in, and it'd be fine. Didn't have to do that too often. Then all of a sudden now it just finally decided to go. So many summer deals at the moment. But I'm normally not one to buy used stuff. So we shall see. Oh, let's get some going here. So anyway, I'm also I have started migrating my OBS Linux from Endeavor OS, which I have been enjoying, but a couple of issues. The stuff with the AUR, and I know you can look at the package bill and see if things are flagged are, but it's the fact that a lot of the plugins don't get updated when they get updated by the developer, when they put them back on OBS forum. And I want to be able to have... Turn on. I want to have that. And then so it's an Ubuntu base that I'm going to. I found a distro called Anduin OS. Here, Linux people, this will piss you off. Made by a Microsoft programmer. Basically, it is a GNOME desktop customized to kind of look like Windows 11. It's actually one of the better looking, like Zorin or Pop. It looks really sweet the way he's kind of put the extensions in there and using the Fluent theme. But it's on an Ubuntu base. I was looking at Xubuntu, Kubuntu, Linux Lite. The problem with some of those distros is that they take so long to get into live test mode. And when it's still technically in beta, but I'm like, I tried it and man, it went like in a minute or so. We were in the live testing where it was taking me 5-10 Zorin 15 minutes to get into live test mode. It's just the way it is with some of those Ubuntu bases, If you kind of do a live test with Arch, it's on there, really quick. Debian, it's on there real quick. Ubuntu's the one that struggles and all that. Edwin OS just was really quick, and I was able to check it out. And I go, I like this and that. So they do have a 2604 version, but OBS has not. On the next major release, it will be also for OBS 2604, the Ubuntu bases and that, because I like to use the PPA. Because the flat pack OBS is, don't want to insult the OBS people, but it's if you're just want to stream and don't do what I do, it's fine. But it's lacking some things, and it's lacking the access to a lot of plugins. And the OBS people is like, well, OBS is perfect the way it is. Yes, it is, but so far I've installed, I got all the plugins installed. I'm slowly working because I want to fix I am horrible with a naming scheme, and I got to get better. So it will help me find stuff in that. So I'll be streaming. If I stream on Linux, it's gonna be on Endeavor for a while. But I got my startup scripts going. I got my voice control going. I got speaker boot, and a lot of that is much easier to install on Ubuntu than it is on Arch. So that's what I got going on, and that's what I was working. Oh, I want to get. I gotta get. I gotta. Donnie missed me. Because I streamed early. I missed Thursday because of some family things. So I streamed early Friday, and Donnie was probably in school, So Donnie's going through a week of withdrawal. So, yeah. Let me get logged in here. Oh, you went to Scotland with the family? Okay. Go to the game scene here. Here we are. I have a friend in Kentucky. He's a natural born Scotsman. So he's a Scot in Kentucky, and he hates the way I talk when I do that. Gotta admit, it's probably horrible Scottish and all that. All right, so looks like I'm gonna say a northern climate. Mid to northern with the trees, L324. Looks like a nice highway. Let's see if we can look at some of these signs here. Well, we got cars on the other side. It's like a portage road. All right, we know that's not US. I don't know what that is. Let's see, what do we got here? What's that? Oops. Oh, okay. Looks like we are in probably Germany. Schnorringen. So we are somewhere in Germany. Where can we? Beautiful country. So I hope you had a nice time over there, Donnie. My sister-in-law's husband, for their anniversary, their 25th anniversary next year, they're going to go to Scotland. They've been to Scotland before, but why are they going for the 25th wedding anniversary? It happens to be when they have that big golf outing up. And yeah, he wants to spend what the hell happened there? Come on. OpenGuessr is being pain in the ass again. So yeah, see, I don't really want to spend my time, on our honeymoon, but I'm gonna razz him about that for the next year. Look at the bus schedule there. Can we see that? Probably not. No. Beautiful countryside. Oh, I can only go this way? So now we're going down a single. What the hell? No, we're not doing capitals. This is going to be. We're probably near, we could maybe drop in. We might be by Andy. We could drop in by Andy. All I know is he lives, what did he say, about 500 kilometers, about 300 something miles from, where's TwitchCon going to be next year in Germany? So we can make a circle on a big map and see if we can find him. Like, where's Andy? Weissen, Erblingen. Rosbach. I should get on that new German AI, Schultz. Have you guys heard of that? Oh, come on. But the problem, it responds with, I know, Berlin, thank you. Schultz responds with, I know nothing. All right. Well, let's see. God, it's gorgeous out here, I swear. It's really nice. All right. So, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Chancellor's a small town. Can we find... I mean, it also could be Austria, but I don't think so. Or it could be Liechtenstein. Let's see. Can I find any more? But yeah, I started making it harder, I think last week, Donnie, or actually maybe the week before. And I still do pretty well. But I'm going to say we're not near any... Because I don't recognize any of these towns. But at least it'll be a win, you know. If I mark it in Germany, we'll be okay. But man, this is beautiful. It's definitely not near the... We're not near the Alps, the mountains here, because it's too flat. All right, so let's see. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to make a guess right off the bat. Wait, let's see. L324. Can we find 324? Well, worst comes to worst, I'll leave my marker there. All right, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna make a guess. Not bad. A little bit out of the way. So we were up near Cologne and Bonn. Well, I couldn't go wrong in Germany. I was thinking about doing more central, and that would have been closer, but that was an accident. So that's my excuse. That's my excuse. But it's a win. It's a win. I do need to turn this monitor a little bit closer on this end. There we go. I'm looking at too much like at a straight angle there. You were going to say Austria? Yeah. If it was, it would have been up in this area because here we got, you know, Here's the Alps. All right, nice start. Let me untag that. Tilkenakto. I think we might be in Hans's neck of the woods, maybe. Not quite Norway, but Scandinavia. Rakennama. Can I get a little closer? Am I missing something on this side? FI, Finland. Okay, so we're in Finland. We are in Finland. Now if we can figure out a town. Now, do you have family in Scotland, Donnie, or just you were just visiting? I mean, it's gotta be gorgeous there too. We already figured out we're in Finland, but boom, boom, boom. Okay, can we find? Can't tell the town though. Oh, we can go down this way. It's just a holiday, mate. Absolutely gorgeous. We visited the medieval castles. And then you stand on the outside and go, climb the walls! Sorry. Oh, looks like now we're walking, or the person is on a bike. Okay. That's not particularly helpful. Oh. And we okay, we cross this way. Okay, how can we find out what town we're in? You felt like you were in episode of Game of Thrones. The Harpy Dragons here. This looks like a nice community to live in. What do you think? There be dragons here. No, I be just dragging my ass. But be somewhere, you know, where everybody talks like Gerard Butler. Okay, come on. I just need possible town. Oh, gee, when we're in Finland, let's go to a frickin' McDonald's. 10 points for the accent. 10 out of 100. Oh, let's see. What do we got up here? Oh, taxi. I can't tell if that person is on a. Oh. He's on a bike, a motorcycle, or if it's a combination. Not. And I tell you, being on this TV is really not particularly great. I might just move it to the other monitor. All right, where are we gonna guess? Beautiful town. Got Tudin. Is that like the name of the town, the name of the street it's going to, the name of the station? I'm glad you had a good time, Donnie. Let's see. Oh, Finland. Come on, where's a tip for our town? We got Alahi Taxi. Would that be the name of the town? Is the background music okay? Does it need to be a little bit louder? Okay, so I know these are probably cities, right? Basilia, Bore, Graz, freaking. Doo doo. Don't think we would be too far in the north. We had to crank up audio to the max. It's just that I was I'll re-listen to a stream to check out, if my actions and all that are working. And it sounded like the music the last time I was on um had to it was a bit too loud. I think that was Sunday's stream. All right. Okay. Well, okay. So again, we're in Finland, so it's going to be a win, but how close can we get? Beep, 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 yeah. All right. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make a guess. Here we go. That's a win, but you were right. Look at you. So who's the goat here? Who's outside of Helsinki? Look at Donnie go. Baby, I love you. Okay. I'm definitely not going to be able to read off of these. So we are going to say India or Nepal again. 'Cause I know I had one last week that had the same kind of lettering in that, and it ended up being in Nepal. It says India on that sign. Do you guys see that? I got it right in front of me, and I miss so much shit.
Steve, someone has joined the chat on Twitch.
Hello, Thailand!
Well, welcome to the stream, McDooley Doodle. Said it looks similar to Bengali. Here we go. We got some spoken. Oh. Get some spoken English. So how are you doing today, McDoodly Dooley? McDoodly Doo? Welcome to the stream. I'm gathering you like GeoGuessr or that kind of stuff. See, Suri Durgapur. Durgapur. So is that... Where is Durgapur? Here we go. Speak BBC English at the British Institute. It always kills me the amount of electrical, especially in the cities. When you get into these countries, holy cow! Bryce, there's not a lot of shoes tied together and thrown up on the line. What? Come on. OpenGuessr. Debbie Cake Corner. Little Debbie's. All right, so dash watch Bengal. There we go. Didn't I see Dugapur? Okay, we're gonna put it there. We're gonna put it there. Here we go. And there we go. 3 on the bounce. Well, McDoodly Doodle had said Bengali, but I couldn't find. Is Bengali in India? But I was saying West Bengal. Okay, I'll look in here and zoom in, and there's Dugapur, and we've seen it on a sign. So outstanding. Here we go. Oh, another way out flatland. P239 is the street. Oh boy. Oh, can't get close to that truck because the car's going the other way. Oh, excuse me. Globetrotter. Past the truck. In the back of it. Nope. Wow, we are out here. I mean, it looks like definitely kind of farmland. Wheat fields, maybe they'll be growing there, or corn. First thought is South America. So either Argentina? Looking for a P239. I don't think Argentina's there. We're not near the mountains because this is pretty flat. But then again, it also looks more like a northern climate or a far southern climate. If it's Argentina, I'll swear I'll buy you a new monitor. I'm thinking because of the farms in that. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, not even close. That's far from being Spanish. So we are in. Are we in Russia or the Ukraine? Hmm. And they do have letters in front of their road signs. So there's M, E, H. But we're in the oh, no, I didn't want to put my marker there. Damn it. Oh. Okay.
Steve, someone has joined the chat on Twitch.
Hello, antique mold. Yeah, I'm okay. Windows XP screensaver vibe. Another blank truck. No, I don't know. Is that no real markings on the trucks? But yeah, most definitely a more northern climate, very flat, so we're not near any mountains. I mean, we see some hills in that in the distance, but and no real markings on the trucks. Oh, that's a squish cab. No. Minoko. What have you been up to, antique mold? And if I didn't know better, so if you're traveling through central Illinois before the corn and the wheat and soy grow, this is what you're going to see. Something like this. Central Illinois, where I live, is so flat. How flat is it? It's so flat. I don't know. I can't come up with anything. Okay, no signage and all that. And the one sign I thought looked more. You're not used to long flat roads like this? Oh, here we go. So, Obotopoka. Yes, I talk well. I've been learning Microsoft Visual Studio 2010 this week. It's pretty cool. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Obotopika. Is that... I don't particularly think that that's Russian. Not Belarus. Oops. Yeah, driving through Illinois and even through a good portion of Indiana. So wherever that's pointed towards the east, we're heading north. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, as long as you enjoy.
Steve, someone has joined the chat on YouTube.
Hello.
Meloin, hello.
Hello.
How are you, Meloin? Man, you break down here and you are so effed, right? Like, oh, there's something on that truck. Barely any signs, so. What did I say we were near or the direct? Oh, here we go. Let's see. So there we go. So that is, I guess it could be Belarus or Russia. And if it is, it could be where it's flat. I actually put my marker there. Belarus doesn't have a street view. Oh, Belarus. Okay. They don't have street view. Good to know. Probably why I've never had anything out of Belarus. But we are in. Trying to find anything that resembles any of those towns is going to be pain. We're out in the middle of somewhere. Georgia just got the street view the first time. It was uploaded 2 days ago. Wow. All right. Where's the flattest part of Russia? And it doesn't look like, at least it's not winter time. Boo, 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 boo. All right. My guess. This is a hard one. Oops. Whoa, not bad. Russia counts. More central, very good. Ooh. I'll take it. Yeah, not too far from the Kazakhstan border.
Steve, someone has joined the chat on YouTube.
Oh, what's up, Mr. Carmine? Total OS today. You want to know about Lennox? Don't go there, no. What's up, Carmine? Ghana also got new coverage 5 days ago. Okay. In Antique Mode, it's been cool learning how to make custom DLLs and register them correctly for apps to use. Yeah, I noticed more. So a lot of the developers of like the streamer bot actions and that are using more and more DLLs. That way they can get more custom, I guess. Let's see, move a little bit out of the way there. There we go. Campaign for UC Davis. The campaign for UC Davis. Okay. They drove around in 2016 in Ghana, but only one main road. Now they did smaller roads, but sad enough only around the capital. All right, so I think we are in the U.S. Old Davis. We're driving on the right. We got plenty of English. The Pitzer Center. You sort of understand what they are, what the DLLs? Aggie Park. All the campus police. Can we pay by app parking and park? So in University of California. So we're in Cali somewhere. Yeah, it said California, University of California, downtown Davis. Okay. But are we in how big a town? Well, so I guess some of the countries might be opening up. Hopefully that's a good thing. Okay, so palm trees, so we're more in middle or southern California. And Davis, so okay, let's I was to say it's probably between Los Angeles and San Francisco. That would near closer to Los Angeles, maybe. Xfinity, yay! To Xfinity and beyond. I can't wait till they get done in my village. They did the surrounding areas. I think now they're slowly starting to get into neighborhoods. Oh, near I-80. All right, that's a big tip. I-80 is north. There we go. No, yep. I-80. So near Sacramento. Where would... So if... So you may be seeing ads on Twitch. Come on. There you go. Catch up. University of UC of Davis, downtown Davis. So we know we're heading towards 80. City of Davis. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Awesome. I wish I could automate that better, but I can't because I don't know if I'm going to win or lose. I know what I think I know what I can do. No, wait, no, that wouldn't work. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Okay. I am going to take a quick break. I have to go to the little general's room. So I will be right back. Let's work. Let's see another can. Let's the create a clip function. Let's see how this will look. So it grabs a 30 seconds from Twitch. But again, I'm not sure, so we're gonna test this out. I did a couple of them as a test. So I guess what would this be good for? Well, if I decided for 30 seconds I wanted to say something worthwhile. The stream here, there's not much, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 or 5 second delay. So is the clip taking before that? You know what? Let's take a look because I want to get the clips right so I can start throwing more clips on the scene onto my Twitch here. So let's I'm gonna okay, that feels better. Oh. All right, here we go. Let's go on to the next one. Steve's cooking. Oh, I cooked last night. I almost cook every night. I made a kind of like an Asian meal last night. Beef. I should have made it spicy though, but I didn't. Kind of like a stir fry. I did beef, green pepper and onions, and noodles. We don't often keep oh boy. Oh boy. All right, we're not in America anymore. I love Asian noodles more than I do spaghetti, but we don't often. Brexicom, Ray, thank you very much. Welcome, Raiders. I appreciate
Thanks for the raid,
Someone
Drexcom,
has
and welcome
joined
you
the
four
chat
lovely
on
people.
Twitch.
Novinha descendo na 4x4. Welcome to the mato. Cerveja gelada, piscina e churrasco. Welcome to the mato. Modão batendo no grave pesado. Novinha descendo na 4x4. Welcome to the mato.
Well, welcome, Drexicom. Thank you for the raid. Hello, I'm Steve. Have you been here before? Were you guys doing geoguessing? What were you doing on your stream? I do the free version. I do OpenGuessr. And it usually puts me out in a field like this. This is the second or third flat area I've been in. No problemo. And yes, we have been here before. And yeah, I was playing GeoGuessr. Awesome. I don't know. I just love this, you know. And I miss so much because I'm talking while I'm doing this. And then someone will say, oh, you missed that flag, or you missed this, or you missed that. Well, I like how it went from dark to light. So let's see. Oh, and dark again. Excuse me. I love it. I got kind of addicted to it. As far as you guys, I'm a cheap old bastard, and I don't I don't make anything really much off these streams, so paying money out for stuff. Oh, you should have seen me. I literally missed the same name of a capital city on the side of an ambulance. Yeah. But you try to be entertaining, right? You just can't sit here going, and not pay attention to the people that come into chat. I try to pay attention to the the chat, and that's why I have my alerts and that. And it's fun, but man, look flat, slightly rolling hills. Reminds me of Illinois, central Illinois. It's so bad, it's so flat. But I know I'm going to say kind of in a European country. But the 70 an hour speed, kilometer, 70 kilometers per hour. Yes, I can talk. So thank you for rating, and thank you for saying hello.
Someone has joined the chat on Twitch.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Can
Hello.
you
Hello?
send a GeoGuessr map you made? All right, Drexicon. Well, thank you for the raid. Go enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you again for the raid. You can, I don't know, is it a link? Because I do have links blocked. And if you want to join my Discord, or you can send it to me in my email. Yeah, because I think I should make an action that temporarily disables the links. In my earlier days with, oh, here we go, road signs. That's what I gotta do. I gotta make if you're on Twitch, it should be on my my homepage there. Okay. Villajeros, Chino? A lot of V's. Castrillo.
Thank you for the follow, savage_scum.
I think, let's see. I gotta fix my timer. I had stuff they also sent out my Discord. I should do the command for that. You're on Twitch and you're hearing some Deep Purple Highway Star. Back in the day when I had cassette tapes, I had a muscle car. I had a 1974 Dodge Charger with a 440 cubic inch engine that would make me pee my pants every time I opened it up. And of course, when this song came on, I had to hit the gas. All right. So are we in... I mean, the road signs, they were kind of Spanish, but I don't think we're in South America. Could we be in Spain? They have... I would say it would be the northern end if it was. It's saying an expired link or an... Okay. Give me a moment. Let me finish this up. No, we're not in Spain. Here we go. Villa Heroes. A231 Burgos area. Leon. It doesn't look. Yeah, I get. Leon, where is? Oh, you thought it worked? It worked for you, Savage? Mm-mm-mm. Junta de Castilla y León. Isn't that the Spanish crest? Hmm. That's what I'm thinking of, Spain, but it wasn't. Oh, not Africa, God. Gosh, dang it. Boop, boop, boop. Are we closer to France? AP, E2, AP. Okay. 11. Hmm. All right. Oh, P236. That's what I'm looking for. That's P236. Do I have to get in closer to find that? Probably. Okay. All right. I am not finding what I'm looking for. Of course, when I lay my marker down, I'm going to say it's 234. All right. That's what I'm going to do. Oh! Wow. I don't know if I'm that good. The Map Whisperer. All right, let me see what Savage sent. Let's say hi. Okay, so it's for GeoGuessr, right? So we'll just do SVO. Play as a guest. So is this your map? Is that you? County of Durham? Northumberland, so it's England, right? So you created to this Savage? This your map? I guess I should do a timer on mine. I don't know. Way up north there. I mean, I do like how You compiled weird liminal spaces challenge. I do like how how curated OpenGuessr is. Ignore that linked. I got no clothing. I gotta update some stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind on my things. I used to have a clothing store with spring tea, but they are excuse my language, sons of a bitches. All right, I'll check them out, but thank you. It's pretty cool. I like how GeoGuessr is so much more curated in that, but was it $6 a month or so to do the paid version? OpenGuessr, I think I did a donation, so it'd be ad free. But I'll look at setting up a timer because sometimes I waste too much time looking at the scenery. But ignore that spring tea. I tried to close the store. I didn't take my money out. I sold some clothing when I was doing Lennox stuff. I had stuff about my Lennox coffee clutch and things like that. I think I made about $150 with the clothing I sold. And then like an idiot, I kind of left. I forgot about it. Well, if it's in there after so many days, they start charging you $25 a month for having a page you don't pay for anyway, because in the material and all that, until they depleted it. I complained about it. They didn't do anything about it. I can't even delete my account. They want to know when the first product was that I sold. I'm like, who the fuck knows that? That should be on my profile. Guess what? They don't keep that shit on your profile. Excuse my bitching and that. So I gotta fix my stuff. Anyway. Rue GeoGuess. How about that? Rue GeoGuess. Rue. Something French. It's free if you get a challenge sent to you or play with friends that have it. Yeah, I'd love to open this up for like challenges. But even though I'm retired and I have a lot of free time, I also have to get my son around. And I've been working on a Linux setup for my streaming. And I started when I was finishing up a couple things before I streamed, and then my Windows system crashed when I was trying to I had changed monitors and I didn't hook up the monitor right. Which way? GLS 100% electric. All right. Tourville la Riviere. Riviera. Old poster. There we are. We're by the ocean. Yep. So .fr France. Used to play OpenGuessr a lot, too much. Kept getting repeat maps and asked for donations and switched to GeoGuessr. Yeah, the repeat happens once in a while. I may, look at GeoGuessr itself. We're definitely in France, so we are by the ocean. A13. Perfect. A20, A10. Thing is, the monitor I'm using is actually a Roku TV because my second monitor went out or was going out. And the fonts and all that. Now they look clear for you guys because it's capturing the web page, not how the monitor looks. All right, here's A13. I thought I just saw A13. What did I do? A13. Oh, here we go. Ah, there we go. Can. So I will say we're there. Here we go. A little bit west of there, but that takes. So I haven't, looked at the full functionality of OpenGuessr. I do believe they have a timer on here and all that. But sometimes I just get so carried away with looking at the scenery, the towns. There's some, we've had a couple today, like in Germany. Where else were we? Where it was really nice. Norway, no, Finland. And then we get in areas it's like I can't, how people live and the area that they live. I always find that interesting in the architecture and that. Oh, yeah, you just screwed it up, Donnie. I think I ended last week on a loss. Or I might have did it one more time and did a win. Now you jinxed me. Route de. Here we go. I get these. We got windmills. And those damn windmills, they kill whales. And, just. That's funny. No other country except America has windmills and they're useless. Right? Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm tired. I slept bad last night. I've been sleeping bad lately, having some really warp time. Some real weird, bad dreams. Payson. We still in France. Northern climate for sure with these trees. I don't see any palm trees here. Whoop. Come on. About a month back or so, I had the one of the creators of OpenGuessr on, not on the street. He was in the chat. You know, he liked it and that. Montged. Where's Mount Ged at? And how dare they have a completely blank truck? This YouTube station has been playing some good music. Come on. That's 100% France. Oui. Camping du Lac. Chateau de Montgard. Villefranchi. The only thing that's worse than my Scott is my French. Okay. So we're in France again. And I'll say we're on the northern end again. Oops. Yeah, stream only an hour and a half. Wow. All we've been playing. There we go. All right, France for sure. Portet-sur-Garonne, is that the town? Is that the address there? 29 Route d'Aix, Port-sur-Garonne. Yes, no? Let's see. That car keeps going backwards. All right. For sure in France. It's more flat again, so that's where a lot of the mountains would be, I think. The hills. Boulogne-sur, Port-sur. We're looking for port. D19. A's. We're looking for the D's. D road. We're looking for the D's. A's. There's E. Oh, here we go. We got D7, D6, D road. D19 is what we're looking for. But then they go up really far. D16, D15. Can we find it? D15. We need D19. Can I find D19? D1. This is D1. Zoom in a little bit closer. No luck finding D19. All right, we are probably close. And most of the D's are in this area, so D2. Not looking at the town names, but I'm not catching. All right. All right. I'm going to just lay a marker somewhere. We'll see how off we are. I'm just going to make a guess there. There we go. Way off, but France. Wow, that was very close. A6. And of course, there we go. So you have to really drill in to see the D19. But we'll take that, right? La Riga. Oh. Okay, one of those that I can't go but one specific way. Oh, it's going to be this, huh? Okay, we got mountains in the background. A small town. Mountains in the background. We near the Alps. And it seems like this is one where someone's walking around. Oh no, it's a car. It's a car. Le Calais. So we still in France? Or are we in... in here? I think I'm going in circles here. There we go. I ain't heading out of town now. We're getting some nice countrysides today, that's for sure. At least it's not flatland here. La Hose. And heading out and out and out. Got some snow caps, so we're heading. I don't want the map. That's north, so we're heading east. We're heading east with the mountains to the south. We're heading east, mountains to the south. The name of the streets doesn't ring a bell. Oh, it's the other Abidaba? Abiada? Abiada? Oh, here we go. We're heading out to a main road now. Ooh, what do we got here? Os de Abiada? Where's Abiada? What was that? Doesn't seem French. CA 130, 183. So CA. So I don't think we're in France. And then CA. Hold up. That's Switzerland. Okay, we have another road sign here. So CA 183, Espinilla to Reynosa. I say that right? What was on here? Is it, are we near? You know, I don't particularly think that we're in Spain, but so and then Espany. Where's Tony when I need him? Damn it. But CA, I'm not seeing. Well, AP, E, and I don't think we're in southern Spain because I could be wrong, which I often am. But I'm not seeing CA. Where, oh, where are we? Villar. There's like some touches of French. Oh, Villar again. Too greeny, I'd say French-Spanish border, maybe. That's what I was thinking of. Alto Campo. Alto. I know we can't be down here. It's that the climate doesn't. Oh. Here we go at CA 183. Where can't find him, but you would think because that's in more capitals and Boulder that's a main town, and then Alto Campo. Why can't I find? Leo. We got CGCA. Los Angeles, not Los Angeles. Mm-mm-mm. Watch the stream trying to pronounce words in different languages is your favorite content now. I know. Ain't I a just a freaking American, you know? Why can't they spell that in American, god damn it? Some of it might be a bit Italian and French. All right, this one's got me really got quite a bit of tips, towns, and all that, but I can't see Salada. If I can just get one little sign with the asking too much. One little sign with a CA, because I'm not finding any roads like CA in the areas I think we are. But here we got CA 826. We had what 183. Hmm. Alto kind of looks like a skiing resort on CA 183. This looked like it was a very pretty day when they were out here today doing this. There we go. Reynosa. So it's digging in. When you go in deeper, you see the smaller highways with two letters on it. Okay, I'm ready to give up on this one. I know who I'm going to blame on this one, senor. Oh, I think I just turned myself around, that's for sure. Yeah, I did. We have mountains all around us. We're near Reynosa and Alto Campo. Now, Alto Campo might not be a town. We have CA 824 Proano. And he still thinks it's Spain. Now he's going to throw me off. Just need. The A820. Yeah, these are probably definitely not major highways, but they're good roads. And again, we're getting closer to Reynosa, but where the messing with you, Donnie? Although if I do lose this, no. I'm due for a loss. Here we got CS and triple digits of CG. So we're looking for 183. And what was that, 824? And CA. All right, Donnie. Yeah, let me try to figure this out. Okay, so. Whoop. Andorra. You know, I never knew that there was a country, of Andorra. These smaller countries are kind of cool. But some of these roads said, all right. Mm. You're not leaving at a loss if I get this right. Oh, the pressure. The pressure. Like I know the license plates, right? It looked like that might have been some yellow in there. Attention! Then maybe we ain't that young. All right. Caution. Yeah. So okay, we made it into Espinilla. I see it here. No, CA 280. So I am not finding anything. With a CA route. Saw a lot of CCs. Reynosa. I mean, it can be, but it can't be Portugal, can it? Well, there's an Alto de Safina, so there's Alto. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe now Portugal? But where are the mountains? All right, this is going to be a big guess. All right, you ready to go to bed on a loss? Hmm. All right, I'm done here. I can't. How about that? Come on. Now, okay, there's Reynosa. Oh, where were these roads when I was zooming in before? What the fudge? You gotta go really deep though. Oh my gosh. There's Abidada or Abiada. Biada. There's 183. We got there eventually, and I'm proud of you. Oh, thank you, Donnie. Ah. Just gonna let me take a little bit of a break here. Plus, I'm sure my son is gonna be texting me soon. All right, Donnie, you have a good sleep. Take care. I'm glad you get to go to bed with like I mean, you're gonna be going to sleep. I can't believe he fucking did it. I can't believe he did it. In my dreams. An email from Amazon. I don't know if half of these are true. If you purchased 5 or more new physical goods from third-party sellers on Amazon's marketplace on or after May 26, 2017, you may be a class member in our ongoing action lawsuit. Five or more new what is a physical good? Physical goods. I'll have to look that up. Oh, the scams, the scams, the scams. Okay. Those watching, what would do you enjoy the meandering I do on this? Would you prefer me to try like timers, trying to time it? Where I have to guess quicker. I don't know. I don't know if they have that in here. There's links there. Hey. And there is my son. Moment here. Oh, some BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive. All right. Well, I'm up to level 45. I'm not sure what these scores mean. I'll have to look that up. But so what would make it? Are you just happy, relaxing, playing map? I just like maps. I always like maps. I've always been pretty good with directions and finding my way around. I can't remember an address to save my life, but I can remember how to get there. Or in most cases, I can remember. But I just enjoy checking things out and because I know that I'm never really going to get to any of these places. So it's not the same as being there, but it's close enough. All right, my friends. We reached 2 hours worth of GeoGuessing. It's time to say goodbye. All right. Why didn't my thing do right? All right. Thank you for following, Savage. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the raids, Drexicom. Thank you, Donnie, as a subscriber. And DJ506, Han CCT, Donnie, McDoodly Doodle, Antique Mole, Drexicom, Savagecom. Thank you on the Twitch side. Steve Anderson, Mellow and Total OS today on the YouTube side. I appreciate you guys stopping by and saying hello. Next stream will be Sunday morning. We'll do a Father's Day theme. Now, it might depend. We might go out for breakfast, so I may or may not do it Sunday, or I might do it Sunday afternoon. We're going out for Father's Day, but we'll see you later.